live. Welcome back to Strictly Casual. My name is Ryder, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Star Wars Ahsoka, Episode 3, the post-show discussion and breakdown. So happy to be back with you guys, and today we're going to be going in over the entire episode. We're going to be breaking it down, talking about our thoughts, and yeah, this is the start of an official new series, covering all the episodes of Ahsoka and covering all the episodes and having a fun chat with them every single time they post about it. And yeah, this is kind of our slow transition coming back from our summer break. Super excited to be back. Hope everybody's doing well. Already in the chat, welcome in. If you are watching this after it's live and this is the VOD, be sure to leave a like if this is something you want to continue to see. And we'll be live every single Tuesday, 7 p.m. PST, 10 p.m. Eastern. And we'll be hopping into it, but I'm so happy to be back. It's good to be back. Good to be back doing the streams. And also wanted to say we support the actor strike and the writer strike. Us as entertainment journalists, we are okay to cover movies and TV shows as per the SAG rules. We put something in the description though, if you guys want to learn more about the SAG strikes. The link is down below. But yeah, now that that's out of the way, wanted to mention that. We'll go ahead and get into the episode. This was a fun one. There was a lot of fun stuff that got into. We'll be going through the entire episode. And again, this is not coming from an expert. This is coming from somebody who's just an enthusiast of Ahsoka and Rebels and Clone Wars. I didn't get a chance to finish all of Rebels. I got through the Clone Wars show. So I did all that. And I know I needed to finish Rebels before this. I know. Slap on the shoulder of the hand. So please correct me if there's anything that's wrong. I'm gonna be doing some name drops, talking about ships, talking about people, references, Easter eggs. I'm gonna try my best to see if I get it accurate. If there's anything I miss, again, if you're watching this after the fact, drop it in the comments. Let me know what I got wrong, and I'll be sure to mention that the next time we go live. But ladies and gents, it's an exciting week. I'm excited. We got a lot of fun stuff. Ahsoka's gonna be now every Tuesday. Tomorrow we got me and Vincent will be doing a stream of Sea of Stars, a new game that just came out. We're gonna be doing early impressions, first hour gameplay. That'll be fun. And then Thursday is the big one. The countdown to Starfield is officially here. The big Starfield game. We'll be doing a fun stream, 4 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. Eastern for Starfield. Playing through it the first hours and seeing how long we go. So that's Thursday. Hope to see you there. But yeah, ladies and gents, let me show you guys what we got. We have the Star Wars, of course, the title card, and we got the whole show popped up. We're gonna go through it. We're not gonna play it, of course, because that's copyright. I think we're just gonna go through like screen grabs. I think that's okay to do. We'll find out if this gets if we get in trouble for this, we'll see. But I'm not gonna play. I'm just kind of scrubbing through it, and we're just looking at it as if it's photos. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how that'd be wrong, but we won't go through too much. So just let me know if you guys want to go through a moment and something like that. Third guy of the gang neighbor shows up. Well, yeah, that's James. James is in New York, and he's busy most of the time. He has school, and it's just hard because we're opposite of the country, so you know, the timing never works out. But yeah, we'll get it going. We're trying to cook up the podcast more, so he'll be popping back up more hopefully soon here. But yeah, hopping into the start of this episode, I had a fun time with it. I was really feeling good vibes already from the first 2 episodes of the show. I was like, this is gonna be something special. I feel like this is gonna be really good. Dave Filoni, we know he knows Star Wars, and this show is no exception. This is like top tier Star Wars already, from the music to the performances to the kind of story that we're going on, trying to find Thrawn, right? We're trying to find Thrawn. They're hinting at him, and it's kind of master and apprentice with Ahsoka and Sabine, right? We start off with oh god, the first button I click is the play button. That is horrible. Yeah, so right here, Sabine is now getting trained by Ahsoka more into the Force. She's now been accepted as the Padawan again, right? And so Ahsoka's the master. And so something I liked in this was that when she was training with Hu Yang, Hu Yang? As she's, you know, fighting him with these sabers that he built, he has the history, kind of, yeah, the recorded history of wherever she slashed. You can see like 1, 2, 3, you know, these right here, red and yellow. I'm guessing one is like a good contact, one's maybe you didn't hit it accurate enough, something like that. I don't know, cool detail. And I was like, that seems fun. It seems like it'd be cool to train as a Jedi. I'll just say that. Another thing too I want to mention about Sabine is that it's really cool that she doesn't really have a connection to the Force yet. So she's going in totally blind, totally from scratch, right? We see a lot of these characters in Star Wars, like Ahsoka, Anakin, Luke, they already have something in them, right? They got the Force in them, right? You know what I'm saying? Ooh, thanks for the hype, those hype emotes that are popping up. I get confused if that's YouTube. I don't know if that's YouTube that's doing it. I don't know. I'm seeing something. I want to acknowledge it. Well, also we'll figure out putting on the chat, because I know you guys. I want to see y'all. Probably have the chat above me for next time. I gotta fix some of these alerts and notifications. So yeah, she first trains with Hu Yang. I'm gonna say that. I have to look up his name again. But when they say it, I'm like, I don't know how to pronounce that. Then Ahsoka pitches in and she starts saying, well, let me train her now. And this is really cool. I love the detail of the mask. Now we've seen it. Luke Skywalker has it on to kind of blind you and feel the Force. It's very much like a fencing helmet, like for fencing. And we know that, oh, there's a great image right there of it. We know that Star Wars, of course, takes inspiration from many different aspects of life, of the world. Yo, Derpy, what's up? Strictly, I wasn't the fan of this. Derpy, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Let me know your thoughts. Why didn't this connect with you? We're currently breaking it down, kind of going through the whole thing. I'm just pointing out details I noticed, stuff I liked, stuff I enjoyed. It seems a little dark too. I kind of want to put it up just a little bit. Maybe I should keep it dark just for safety reasons, right? It's not like I'm... yeah, we'll keep it there. I know that Disney Plus always goes dark. Yo, Caleb, what's up? Welcome in. How are you? How are you? We're getting into Ahsoka right now, into the juiciness. So yeah, the helmet that she wears, I think is pretty cool because it looks like a fencing helmet, right? It's the one that you put over. It has the black mesh, and that's kind of what you do when you're fencing. And I think it wasn't the first lightsabers in the 77. The first one's kind of like Mark Hamill had fencing training, right, and stuff like that. And that was kind of the inspiration at first for the lightsaber duels. So it's cool to see the callback, you know, the references to that stuff like that. I never got into Star Wars. All good. Again, it's not for everybody. Star Wars isn't for everybody. I think that there's so many different fandoms and stuff like that that everybody can connect to. Star Wars is, of course, so mainstream and popular. I just like covering it because it's just been a part of my whole life. So I have fun getting into it. And I appreciate you all for hanging out and chatting with me, even if you didn't like the show or even if you don't really like Star Wars, you know? We hope that you guys can just come and chat it up and just have a fun time either way. So yeah, the mask she puts on, of course, blinds Sabine. So she's blinded. So now she has to use the Force to feel Ahsoka's presence and kind of, you know, fight her essentially. And so this is again. Oh, and also there was a logo on here that I was trying to pinpoint. I was like, if anybody knows what that is, it looks like a Jedi logo, like an old, like a weird iteration of it. I don't know. I've never seen this, but it looked familiar. I don't know what it is though. So let me know in the comments if you guys know what it is. So yeah, again, like I was saying, I can relate to Sabine a lot because, you know, again, I don't have the Force. I'm not in Star Wars, but I'm like, if I was a Jedi, I would assume it would be hard for me, right? Shin Hati, more like Shin Hati. That's hilarious. I love that, Caleb. What is about women with crazy eyes that draws people in? Yeah, Shin Hati kind of has the crazy eyes, right? The dark side, the black robes and the white hair. I do enjoy the character. We're not getting much of Shin Hati yet. I hope we dive more into like the history of Shin and then Ray Stevenson's character. I don't know his name. I have to look it up again because I'm forgetting it. But both of them, Master and Apprentice of the dark side, I'm like, they're really, really cool people. We see them. Yeah. And they're fighting. We'll get to that in a little bit. So yeah, of course, Ahsoka training Sabine. She's getting a little angry at first. You know, she's getting frustrated. And of course, Ahsoka says, you know, don't be quick to anger. Like, it might give you power, but it's unbalanced, which of course we know dark side gives you more power than the light, but there's always that sense of more. You want more. I think even Dave Filoni, or it was some Star Wars featurette that just came out, and it was talking about some of the differences between the dark side and the light side, which I was like, oh, that's fascinating. I never took it as that because I didn't think the dark side was more powerful. I thought the light was, but it's just the light is more stable and more consistent. Yeah, I guess you could say consistent. The dark side, you're gonna go down a path that's gonna lead you astray. And so of course they train it up. Sabine gets a little frustrated, but I think, you know, she's getting there. She's training a little more, and then of course we go into the title card and we're diving into the episode. Some crazy moments already. So as we hop into this next scene with Hera, I mean, we're on like what is it, the Rebel Alliance ships, and you know, we're meeting a lot of characters. We see Mon Mothma, of course, a lot of the Senate. I was already freaking out seeing Mon Mothma. I'm like, oh, there she is. Finally, we got her. She's Chancellor now. I don't know if she was Chancellor. I don't know if we ever knew that she was Chancellor, but it's kind of cool to know. Palpatine was Chancellor, and now she replaced him, you know, now that they defeated all of them. I know it looks a little bright, but and of course Hera trying to get support for the mission to find Thrawn. And of course the Senate not really helping. It might be because of this guy. Again, Hera kind of calls this guy out and says, yo, what team were you on before the war, huh? Yo, Caleb, thank you. Balin Scroll is the name of the character that Ray Stevenson plays. Rest in peace to him. It's always crazy seeing him now. I'm like, wow. It adds that much more gravity, right? So Shin Hati and then the Master Balin Skull. What cool names. That's cool. I mean, their outfits are awesome because they look like Inquisitors. I mean, I know they're Inquisitors, right? But I don't know, they have like this Sith look to them, right? Even though they're dark side, they look like old school Sith. I don't know, it's hard to explain how I feel about it, but so yeah, these guys again, like this guy was really opposing to it. So yeah, it makes you wonder how many Empire lovers are still alive, right? There could be a lot more people in the rebellion that love the Empire. These two people, they were cool. They were like, look, like, we're sorry, we're trying our best. Hera calling as she sees it. I respect it. So that's pretty cool. Again, we don't know who's who, and it's Mon Mothma. She is no stranger to political intrigue and the thriller of figuring out who's who. I feel like she can figure out who's a spy and who's not. You know, she's been through it. We know from Andor season 1 and from other stuff. We know. So yeah, again, more to unpack there. We'll hopefully get some more answers on this and maybe see them in the future. If they go, maybe we might see if Thrawn gets revealed or whatever. Like if the Empire comes back in this season in some capacity, maybe some of these guys go and they join in and they say, ready to start operation, you know, whatever it may be. Again, Hera, I love Mary Elizabeth Winstead and what she's doing with this. I think it's pretty cool. From what I've seen from the Rebels show, I think it's pretty cool so far. Again, I know I have to finish Rebels. There's just no time. I spent all my time. You know what I was doing? I was reading a Thrawn book. It's too far to get it. It's down there in my bookshelf. But the Thrawn book, I've been spending my time reading that. So I'm trying to learn more about the Thrawn character. Love him already. He's one of my favorite characters. And then we get the big reveal of Hera's son. We get to see him in live action. So it makes you wonder. There's all kinds of theories and stuff like that. Now, I don't want to take credit for this. It's out there. It's online. Of course, this is now I'm gonna go blank on his name. Not me searching up Rebels characters' names. It's her son from the one Jedi that died. Rest in peace to let's see. What's his name? Kanan Jarrus. Kanan Jarrus is his dad. And so Vincent was telling me about this. Again, you guys let me know if this is wrong or this is crazy. That in the books, this character kind of connects to Kylo Ren, maybe? Like trains with Luke, which could be pretty crazy. I mean, he got the green hair, so we got some of the green gene from his mom and then part of his son. I mean, I feel like this is great casting. It's great casting. I'll say that. Hamato Shono is Kazuto Shono's dad from Resistance. Yo, what up, dude? How you doing? You lost me. Are these characters? Let's see, from Resistance. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know Resistance. I haven't seen that show. Hamato. So who is that? Who is that? Is that like a real? You talking about from in this? Explain it to me like I'm a baby that I don't understand. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, right. That's his name. Thank you. So yeah, Jason. I was freaking out when we saw him because of what Vincent told me that like maybe this guy trains with Luke, and I could be getting this wrong. It might not be him, but that he leads Ben Solo. He's like a bad influence on him, and then I don't know why he would be bad. I don't know. I'm just redesigning because his designs Rebels were so bad. Yeah, I gotta look up. Let's see, Jason. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it right now because I heard that we see him in the end, right? Just for a little bit. It's like a big surprise that they have a son. Oh, there he is. Okay, yeah. So he has the short green hair. Okay, here we go. See, I looked up his name and already the photos came up of the Knights of Ren. And yeah, they're saying it's Jason Syndulla, one of Luke's Jedi. See, so there you go. You can look it up. I'm sure you guys already know about it. Hamada staying to the right of Mon Mothma. Oh, this guy. Oh, is this guy in real life the father of a character from Resistance? That's fascinating. So maybe this guy's not going to be bad. My theories, see, so thanks for the correction. My theories out the water. It's just, or maybe he is the senator who was antagonistic. His son is the main. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Thank you for that, Caleb. That's super cool. That's awesome. I love that. I love little connections like that. Again, there's some characters that I see that are like, let's say throwaway, that I know and I'm like, oh, I know that's blah 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 from blah blah blah. But like this time I didn't know because I hadn't seen Resistance. So yeah, it was cool seeing him. Love that. Oh, love the outfit. That's cool. Nice Rebels outfit. And then Chopper, of course, love seeing him every time. Okay, and then we come back to more Ahsoka, Sabine trying to learn the Force, trying to gain a sense of what it is exactly. And we know that it's like, yes, it's everywhere and it's in everybody, but it also takes talent. Ahsoka says, he sucks. Why else would Hosnian Prime be blown up? Oh, this guy's bad? Okay. Well, then, I mean, if there's spoilers already on it, if he's bad, then okay, there you have it. Jason's amazing. Okay, cool. Yeah. The boy. I wonder, I gotta look up what lore is with him, because I know there's books that are not really canon, right? So Ahsoka breaking down what it means to have the Force, right? Already, also, those of you that like Disneyland, I'm guarantee you they're gonna sell this mug and cup. This guaranteed. So yeah, Ahsoka, of course, kind of flexing, showing off. The cup comes to her, and she's like, it's everywhere. You just gotta try small things. So I respect that Sabine already is like, I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna get the cup and I'm gonna try and pull it. And then again, her sense of humor is like, you win this time. Yeah. Here we go. So she's trying to use it. She's trying to use the Force and bring the cup. And I feel like this is gonna be something that pays off maybe toward the next episode or a few episodes. Mikael, what's up? Welcome back. How you doing? Good to see you in here. We're deep in Ahsoka right now, chatting about the Force and Hera's babies. I don't know if he's bad. I've only seen the first half. He's just kind of a jerk and not so great dad. Yeah, that adds up. So it wouldn't be a shock to you all if he's like, hey, what up, Thrawn? Daps him up and says, yo, I don't care about the rebellion. I'll join you. I'll be your spy, Maybe. See, but this is me, because I feel like if I was in the Star Wars universe, I wouldn't have the Force at all. I'd be like, nothing. So this is like cool. I can relate to her character in a way, in whatever capacity that means. But it's pretty cool, yeah. Trying to get the cup, and hopefully we see that pay off soon. Hopefully she gets the Force in like full effect, maybe at the end of the season. I believe there are 8 episodes, so we have what, 6 more? No, 5 more. We're on episode 3. And then already now Ahsoka and Sabine driving their way, and I love too that half this episode was a space battle. And a pretty great one at that. When you're talking about the score, this felt very John Williams. Like, I gotta look up who did the score, but he was so great. The crescendos were perfect. It felt very adventure, and I think the music was just spot on with the action. It felt very much like I don't want to say like a kid's movie, but that's how I felt watching Star Wars. Like I'm a kid again, and that's what the music did for me. The ships again feel like unique ships that we haven't seen. Shin Hati chasing him down. Oh, there we go. Great photo. Shin Hati chasing him down, trying to shoot them down. I also love how the way the blasters hit the ship. Pretty unique. Oh yeah, and then of course Ahsoka. I respect Ahsoka was like, look, I'm gonna trust my instincts. Let Sabine take the lead. Sabine, what do you need? Let me help you out. Versus kind of like being a master and trying to teach a lesson. It was like, what do you need me to do? And Sabine's like, all right, I'll do it. And not really scolding her, even if she didn't really get a hit. Again, the battles, like this looked like a toy that they blew up. It felt real. Like it feels like it's just like a painting, and that's real. I don't know about this, but like I feel like these could be toys. These could be real or set. So that was cool. That they're doing like some classic stuff like that. So of course they're in the space battle, and they find Morgan, right? Morgan Elspeth. In this hyperspace tube, which we can spectate on what we think that's gonna be. See, Caleb, I did just buy a used copy of Heir to the Empire yesterday. Nice. I want to read those. I'm reading it's Timothy Zahn's newest, his newest one of Thrawn, not those, but the newer ones. The one with the white cover and the blue face, where he's half. I'm gonna read that alongside watching the rest of the show. That is sick. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun time. It adds to the ambiance of the show, right? I know it's not canon anymore, but I've heard some people say it's one of the best Star Wars novels. Yeah, honestly, I feel like anything Timothy Zahn is gonna be great, because this book, I'm not a reader, but I went through that book like crazy. Shin looks so much like Elizabeth Olsen at sometimes. Oh yeah, no, yeah, for sure. I see what you mean. Yeah, I got you. I feel that. Kind of does. She kind of does. She could pull off a Scarlet Witch costume. So yeah, we have this giant. Again, I thought we would get more of a tease. I thought we would see something. They are name dropping Thrawn left and right. You know, they're really hyping it up as this guy. And at this pace, I guarantee you guys, we're not gonna see Thrawn until the last episode. Guaranteed. Last episode, they're not gonna meet him. They're not gonna fight him. It's just gonna be, let us begin. It's gonna set up into the next season of Mandalorian, which then sets up to the movie, which is like, I just want to see Thrawn. I want to hear his voice. I want to see him in the you know, the blue. See his outfit. I love the Empire's outfits. They look so cool. But this thing is crazy because we've seen these before. What was it? Episode 3, I want to say, is where I recognize it, where the ship, like Obi-Wan would get in the ship and then the ring would like blast you away. So I think that they're really essentially building this to use the Purgles, right? Look at me name drop. Purgles. Yeah, here we go. They're gonna do a giant Star Destroyer. The Star Destroyer. I think they're like, yo, let's get Thrawn back. Let's get him on a ship. I think they're all just chilling on a Star Destroyer in the middle of nowhere, right? I don't know, maybe. And so they're building this, and they're like, yo, we gotta go far out the galaxy, or maybe that's just for them. They're gonna go to him. I don't think that they would bring them here. Don has written 3 Thrawn. I know, yeah, the original expanded Legends, the canon one, and then the canon Thrawn Ascendancy prequel. Yeah. Okay, so I'm reading the canon Thrawn, and then I want to do the Ascendancy next. The cover looks amazing. I'm excited for the cover, but then I hear that the Legends, isn't that the Heir to the Empire, the one with the classic Luke is like on it, the cover, and it's like, it looks like vintage Star Wars, right? Yeah, I want to see, Ezra. Yeah. I think we're gonna see Ezra for sure. If we see Thrawn, we're gonna see Ezra. It's gonna be like a tag team theme. Do we also think we're gonna get Starkiller? I know people have been talking about, who's this guy? Where's he at? It's the one with the helmet. Does this count as playing the show? Also, yeah, we gotta talk about this too. Yeah, this guy. Oh, I just saw him. You guys know who I'm talking about. It's the one with the helmet. You can't see his face. We kind of heard his voice. Was this the first time? He has like a deep, like weird resonated voice or something like that, where I don't know, people would say he's gonna be unmasked and it's gonna be Starkiller, and I'm like, whoa, that'd be crazy. Like, that game's not canon, is it? Again, we get the Purgles. So yeah, I'm skipping ahead. Ahsoka does this awesome thing. She puts on a suit, she goes outside the ship, she's in space, and she's fighting these ships with her sabers out there in space. I'm like, that's crazy. Using the ship to maneuver, and then calls up Sabine and says, yo, pull me back in. But I was like, dang, look at her go. She's just flying around. I was like, dude, that's insane. She's running on the ship too. I'm like, that was pretty cool. Because I thought she would have like boots, but she's just, you know, hanging on it. Sequel duology to the Legends trilogy called The Hand of Thrawn, part 1 and 2. Oh, really? I didn't know about that. Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up. I wonder what that focuses on. The Hand of Thrawn, like maybe a side character that we can learn about. That sounds cool. Thanks for the recommendation. Okay, so then of course we get drifted away. Hu Yang, again, the robot, I'm sorry if I'm butchering his name, was able to scan the ship. That's great. We get the Purgles, so we know why they're there in the location. They're gonna use the Purgles, and they're gonna put on the hyperspace tubes, right? The hyperspace ring. I'm saying the hyperspace ring. They maneuver around these guys. Again, the CGI, the music is great. Here we go. Here's this guy, Starkiller? Question mark? Maybe. I don't care if he's nobody. Like, I wouldn't mind. He's cool alone. Like, look at him. He looks like a knight. Like the armor and the helmet is very, the design is like an old classic knight, which I think is such a cool detail. Because like Star Wars feels so timeless. It doesn't have like its own time. It feels like it's out of time. Again, I know it's not real. So they land on the planet. Of course, we've been here before with Morgan. What's his name? Baron? Was his name Baron? Let me see. Balin and Shinhati. They were here on this planet before. A gorgeous design. The red flowers. I love that. They talk about what this is. It's not complete yet. The ring isn't done yet. They're still they're gonna get into it, and finish building it. So we might see that next episode, hopefully, or in 2 at least. And then we end the episode off with Balin sending off the boys, the robots, the dudes, Like, go after them. We're gonna have a big duel, and we've seen this in the trailers. It's Balin and Ahsoka fighting. Was it this area where they activate the map and then he's name dropping Anakin? He's like, everybody knew Anakin. This guy used to be a Jedi. That's what's crazy about the Inquisitors. They used to be Jedi, but then something happened in them where they were either threatened, right? They're threatened by Vader, or they chose. They're like, nah, I'm out. This is dumb. I'm gonna be I'm gonna hunt them down for anger and fear. That's what happens with these guys. I don't think that they really want to. I think they have no other choice, and they're stuck to survive. Him and Shinhati, they don't seem. I don't know. People might disagree, say they're pure evil. I don't know. I feel like there's more there. And then of course they linger on him. Great shot. Rest in peace to Rey. Looks cool. Love the outfit. That's gonna be. We're gonna see a lot of cosplay of that. That's for sure. I kind of want to do it too. But there you have it. That was the whole thing. I mean, lots of good stuff. Again, the whole space battle and Sabine learning more of the Force. I think that was a lot to unpack. And Hera and the appearance of her son. The Congress with Mon Mothma. Lots of cool stuff. It's exciting. I could see why this might not be hitting. Potentially. But it's fun stuff. It's good stuff. It's the music. The music is what's making it for me. Because I feel like we've had some Star Wars shows. The music is just not there. And it really drags. It really brings the show down. Just a little bit. I don't know. Just me. Music makes a lot for the show. Love Mon Mothma. And yeah, I'm excited to see where we go with this. Something I want for the next few episodes is to see more of Ahsoka developing, right? I hope she has more of an arc. I know this show can kind of be story focused and not character focused. When at the end of the day, I feel like Sabine's gonna get a great arc. She's starting in one place, kind of, dwelling in her home, doing nothing, to full on Jedi. Great arc. She overcame that. And then Ahsoka, I hope she has more of she feels more of a relief, like a weight off her shoulders. I feel like she has this chip on her shoulder. She has this stress, she's going through it, tough time, because she's been through a lot. But I hope that we get more of you're good. Like, someone needs to just give her a hug, and say you're okay. The cosplay of Ahsoka, yeah, that's gonna be a great one. I think it's easy to do because you find the blue jumpsuit and you do the armor pieces, and then you just you do the the lay. What do they call this? You do the face paint. I've seen a lot of great cosplayers doing a lot of cool Ahsokas. I mean, there's so many great Ahsokas. But yeah, this could be an easy one. There's so many. Even the Sabine's one. Now that we know, we see the real clothes, we're like, oh, I can replicate that. So yeah, lots of fun stuff, guys. Let me know what y'all thought of the episode. Let me know what you're looking forward to seeing. Let me know if you had a great time. That was fun. Again, this one wasn't as long. The streams aren't going to be as long when we cover the shows. Hopefully later on we'll be getting Vince in here. If not, you can always count on. I'll be trying my best to do these every week. Sometimes it doesn't happen. If we miss a week, that's okay. We will return. Holy crap! Jason Court is in the credits of Ahsoka IMDb. He portrayed Kyle Katarn in the Legends Expanded Universe Jedi Knight games. He hasn't appeared in live-action Star Wars media since the canceled Star Wars Underworld TV show from the mid-2000s. Oh my gosh. See, this is crazy because hearing that, I'm unfamiliar. But just hearing it, I'm thinking Dave Filoni and the heads of the show are thinking about extended, thinking about the books, thinking about the games. How can they bring in these, people that worked on this stuff and make them a part of this? Maybe not front and center, but hey, just having Jason Court come back, I respect it. That's awesome. Again, we will be returning tomorrow. Sea of Stars. Both me and Vince will be on 7:30 p.m. PST, 10:30 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. Early impressions. We got a review code. I think the game's already out, but we're gonna be doing like the first hour early impressions of it, and then Thursday is Starfield, 4 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. Eastern. Countdown. We're gonna start at 4 p.m. Game releases at 5. Full hour-long countdown. I'll be thinking of some fun stuff to do, and then we'll play in it. We'll make our own character. We'll dive into it. Full RPG. Build the ship. Travel the galaxy together. Star Wars vibes. I'm very excited for Starfield. I got the collector's edition, so keep a lookout if you guys want to see an unboxing Might be doing that with the watch and stuff like that. If not this week, next week for sure. But yeah, this was fun. Thanks for hopping in and chatting. I appreciate you guys like giving me the knowledge. Like it gets me more excited learning more about it every time I don't know something. Books, the games, everything. So fun. He hasn't acted in 2 decades, so it might just be a cameo. The dude owns a vineyard in Italy now. Hey, that sounds like a great way to live. Having a vineyard, making your own wine. That's awesome. Hey, buddy, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you all. Those of you lurking, means a lot. If you're watching the video after, leave a comment. What you enjoyed, what I missed. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And yeah, that's it for the stream, guys. We'll catch you tomorrow. I'm excited. This was fun. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Thanks again. All right. Bye, y'all.